Hey guys, Chauncey Phillips here with Brendan Mitchell, and we're here back again with another live show. We don't really have a title for this. It's kind of just live. Whatever we talk about is whatever we talk about. So how's it going, Brendan?
Nothing, man. Just a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of water drinking. Look, I have like this, and this one's pretty much done. Like I just got a new bottle, so I have like two of them in my room right now.
Whoa. How many of those do you drink a day?
I try to drink at least one of these a day if I can. Sometimes it's hard, but I try to.
Do you pee the bed at night? Like Fuller and Home Alone, drinking all that water?
Mm-mm.
All right. Why you should
I get up a lot though.
I know, with all that water.
Yeah.
So we're live now.
And then I urinate on the floor.
So I guess we're going to talk about, the first thing was, this weekend's, the big movie this weekend. There was two movies. One of them didn't do very well, and the other one did really well, which is the new X-Men movie.
Yeah.
And some people were saying, Sean, you went to see Blended over X-Men? No, I saw X-Men, but, I just didn't do a review of it because I'm kind of like with you. I really wouldn't be able to talk about it very well and explain it.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like if I can't talk about it that well, I don't want to try and do a review and not know, because you talked about it and said something kind of controversial about it, and like people giving you all kinds of thumbs down and stuff.
Well, the thing is, I'm voicing my opinion. I'm not gonna go, into something and then lie to people like, oh, it was great, just to get people to like what I'm saying, or like like the like if I'm just gonna tell people what I feel about something. It wasn't a really bad movie. You just have to be a fan of all the other movies and have watched them multiple times to understand what the whole big picture is of this one, And I only watched the first 3 X-Men movies, never seen the Wolverine ones or Last Stand. So people in my review are like, Brady, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I said it in my video, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about,
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
No, but I saw it, and I actually thought it was fine. I didn't dislike it at all or anything. Like I said, though, I hadn't seen any. Well, I might have seen. It was 2000. That was 14 years ago. So I probably saw the first X-Men movie
I'm
on
sure
on like VHS or something. Because what they still have VHSs then, and so at that point in time, who knows how I would have seen it. I'm trying to make sure this is live right now. It's always very difficult to tell if. Yeah, it seems to be like it's up now.
No, it's live, yeah.
Yeah, but I saw it, thought it was fine. If you notice too, since Jennifer Lawrence has kind of become the most, popular person in that movie now, at least, with who everyone's talks about more. You notice how when she comes on screen, it has more of this vibe to it, like here she is again. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but wasn't like John Stamos' ex-wife or wife like that character in one of the other X-Men movies, and they changed her to Jennifer Lawrence?
No, 3 of the other ones, but I think this is supposed to be the character when she's younger or something. But do you think it's because Rebecca Main Stamos or Rebecca Stamos, whatever her name is exactly now? Do you think it's because she's not as popular anymore? Because during that time she was really popular, and now she's kind of out. You think that's why she's not in it?
I have no idea. I hope not, but it's just, I don't know, this X-Men movie, it was fine. Like you said, it was fine for what it was, but just to me, it didn't feel like Wolverine was really, there with action, with his thing, even though he has his own movies. He was there, but not really doing a whole lot, in my opinion, in that movie. And it felt a tiny bit long. I think it was 2.5 hours or something, wasn't it?
I know, but lately you've been the king of saying everything was long. You're like, buddy, that was long.
Because me and you are so used to movies that are 80 to 90 minutes. Anything longer than that, me and you start getting antsy no matter what movie it is.
No, I know. It's because you and me, it has a lot to do with having so many things to review. We kind of like movies that are 80 to 90 minutes because we can get more watched a night. Because when you have something, you look at them, they're over 2 hours, it's really difficult to get through things.
No, yeah, but at the same time, when I went to the theater, I know the same thing you probably had to deal with, was the big summer crowds at the movie theater. And my obese ass was sitting in one seat, and there was another person right next to me here, and another person right next to me here, and I don't know who they were, so I couldn't get all comfortable and put my fatness on them. You know what I mean? But so I had to and kind of suck it in and stuff.
Yeah, squeezed in. You and me hate being squeezed in. I hate when we have to sit next to somebody. We're the king of leaving a space between us.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out real quick to my homeboy Gabriel that might be watching. Even when me and him and even Andrew or whoever, we all go to the movie theater, I always like to have a seat in between us, You know what I mean? So like, there's like a little thing. Sometimes Gabriel likes to be right next to me, because he wants to get up on these lady lumps. But I just know big guys like us, we like to have like one seat in between.
No, we don't like, because we were doing like Jose's, movie where the seats in that theater, those were some squeezed seats.
Oh, I
And
know.
like when you get in them, it's kind of like you might need the fire department to get you out of them.
Mm-hmm.
And those seats are bad for anybody. They're like, that's the only thing about like those old theaters is, they're really, it's cool that they exist, but I wish they would upgrade to new seats. Because those old seats are like, I don't know how you sat in them that one night for like
6 hours,
6 hours or how many hours?
12 hours, something like that. Yeah.
I don't know how you did that. That was like, must have been like a nightmare to sit in there that long.
No, it's kind of a pain in the ass. But there's another movie that came out this weekend, Blended, the new Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore movie, the first movie in like a decade or something, and it's doing poorly in the box office. Like
really badly.
Like $14 million the first 3 days or something.
I think I was reading or someone said that it's like one of the lowest that a movie that he's done has ever gotten in a long time. The thing with Adam Sandler is kind of like Pauly Shore that stuck around. You know what I mean? Like you and me love Pauly Shore movies, but Pauly Shore, like after like whatever it was, In the Army Now or something like that, he kind of like everyone got tired of him, and then he kind of disappeared, and there was no more movies for Pauly Shore. And it's kind of like Adam Sandler, since he's got a lot of money and has a production company. Yeah, Sinbad. Like Adam Sandler has the ability to kind of stay around, and he hasn't ever left. And I think what's happened is like people are just getting so tired of him. And the thing with Adam Sandler is I'm not sure what people want from him. You know what I mean? Because when you think about it, he gets the worst reviews of any person, and really anybody. Because when you think about anything he produces, except for like a few exceptions, like Here Comes the Boom, everything that he has something to do with gets terrible. Like, look at Bucky Larson. You and me absolutely love Bucky Larson.
I mean, you Reaches in it also, too, though.
But when people know that and hear about that we like that, they automatically think that, we're imbeciles. Or like, and the thing is, no one's actually watched Bucky Larson. That's the problem is everyone immediately says it's bad, and just because the critics don't like it, the truth is with the critics really are always looking for these real artsy, kind of serious. They're looking for certain types of movies. Bucky Larson is the anti-critics movie. It's fart jokes, really really juvenile jokes, the whole movie, and people don't like that kind of stuff. And you and me, sometimes it's nice to just watch a movie that's stupid. You're just watching it because it's ridiculous, it's silly, it reminds you of something you would watch as a kid. And I don't think people in this day and age have the ability to have fun anymore. You know what I mean? Like they don't have the ability to just watch a stupid movie and realize it's stupid. It should just be a fun time.
No, I know exactly what you mean, but also it is a low opening for him. But at the same time, his movies still make money. You know what I mean? They only cost like what $30 to $40 million to make, so he makes.
No, he'll make the money back.
Yeah, so like there's no problem with that. It's just kind of I think he's used to people shitting on his movies when they come out. Like I don't think he cares anymore.
And the thing is, it wasn't terrible. I mean, there was some stuff about it. The thing is, like I said, what are you expecting? It's just a silly movie with him and his kids, Adam Sandler's character's kids, meeting Drew Barrymore. It's just kind of like them back together again, finally doing another movie. It's been 10 years, like I said, you were saying. The last one was Never Been Kissed, but not Never Been Kissed, 50 First Dates. But 50 First Dates was actually a really good movie. That one was a different kind of movie for him. Even though it had the comedic elements, it had a lot of heart to it and really worked. And I cry like a fiend to that movie. Like that end of that movie and everything, that is a sad movie.
But out of the two movies that came out this weekend that you saw, X-Men and Blended, what would you have to say you enjoyed more, and be honest?
Probably Blended, just because it was more fun. You know what I mean? It was more of a fun time.
Yeah.
But as a movie, done, well put together, I think X-Men was a better movie put together. But Blended was just more kind of a fun time, But I want to know, though, people in the comments, though, when did everyone start to hate and despise, and the people are like, I hate his guts. That's how people are with Adam Sandler. Like, when did this happen? You know what I mean? I really wonder that.
I don't know. I never watched a movie of his and it was like, God damn it, this sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like maybe that one, what's that one? Jack and Joe one was kind of close, but I didn't despise it or anything or make me.
Where were you? And Jack and Jill, I laugh at that movie like a crazy person. I watched that movie. I probably watched that movie 6 times.
Mm.
Well, I'm a cringe hole. I know it. You're a Reddit cringe star, but I'm just a cringe hole.
Oh, thanks, Sean.
Yeah. I can't help it. I just like these cringy movies. We should mention, the show, the last like 20 minutes or so, we're gonna go and post the link so anyone who wants to can come in the show and talk to us. And we're gonna see. I don't know how many people we can get in here at once, but we'll see if we can like fill this whole room with people.
Yeah, man.
So
But before we move on to the next topic, guys, I just want to give 2 quick shout-outs to some YouTubers and Facebook friends. Matthew Corey, he's been messaging me today. He's the one that first posted up the Halloween artwork that people saw today online, and also to my friend Film Game Junkies. He's another cool YouTuber that gave me a shout out on his channel earlier this week. So I just wanted to say, Film Game Junkies, check him out.
Yeah, I know, and we should mention too, like the one of the things we're going to talk about. We talked about it some in the last show, was the Halloween, the artwork. But a lot of people are saying that that's not the real artwork. They don't know for sure because if you look at the disc, it has the old Echo Bridge discs, and it also has
Alliance discs in there.
And the Alliance discs, those are not the main Rob Zombie versions. Didn't Dimension or who put them out originally?
Yeah, it was the Dimension Dimension. You're right. The Weinstein Company put those out, and it doesn't look like it's gonna have that like 3-disc edition of Rob Zombie's movie with that 4.5-hour documentary. Like that's the kind of stuff I would like to know. Even though the Rob Zombie one is probably the one that pisses me off the most out of all of them. That one and part 2 of the Rob Zombie ones, but it would be kind of cool if they added all the special features from all these other different editions of these things. And I don't know if that's what we're gonna get in this set.
No, I know. It's one of those kind of things where you might get the set, you might be, even though you have this finally, you're gonna have to like keep the old ones. You know what I mean? Like some of the old discs. So it's like, it'd be great though if it really was. You could just get rid of all the old discs and just keep that.
Yeah, but from the picture that was posted today, it looks like we're getting the Shout Factory discs of like 2 and 3 that came out, and then like the Anchor Bay discs of 1, 4, and 5. And then the rest are like the Alliance discs or something from Canada. It looks like.
Well,
we don't know. We don't know.
But that's why I kind of feel like it's. To me, I feel like if Anchor Bay is going to do it, to me it seems like they would put their own covers on all of them. You know what I mean? Even if they use the disc that Echo Bridge made, I feel like they would put their own covers. So they all kind of match up and look the same, because it just seems kind of weird putting random. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have much like of an order to it.
Yeah, but if you guys are watching this right now and you guys haven't seen that picture yet, check out my Facebook page on Facebook, and you'll get like a bigger, closer look at it, because it's probably the thumbnail of this video. But if you want to see a closer look at it, the box set looks kind of cool. Michael Myers' face on there and everything. It'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about it though.
No, I know. Like the big sets coming out really that I'm most interested in is that one, and then that Twin Peaks set, which I'm really interested in seeing that.
But you said you only seen like a few episodes of season 1 before or something.
I saw most of season 1. I think I saw season 1, and then I still don't know if I watched season 2. It came out such a long time ago. I was like middle schooler or something when those old DVDs came out. I mean, when did those come out?
That I don't even want to lie. I don't remember.
No, I know. It was a long time. Wasn't there also a really big gap between season 1 coming out and the second one, like years? Am I wrong about that?
I don't know. It could have been, because TV shows are notorious for doing that kind of stuff, like the Family Matters and weird things like that.
No, the one of the longest one was Happy Days. Remember that Happy Days? The last season came out in 2008, and the new one came out now.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that was a long time. And watch, the next season will come out like never.
Yeah, like we'll all be dead by then.
Yeah, they just wanted to get that Jump the Shark episode out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And the one with Robin Williams and everything.
So what movies are coming to theaters this weekend?
I believe it's like Maleficent. I think is the big one for this coming up weekend with
what do you feel about that? Do you like? Are you excited about that, or?
Well, I kind of like that kind of, like, what is it, Sleeping Beauty or whatever. I always kind of like those Disney movies. And to be honest, what attracts me to Sleeping Beauty the most is like those little fairies. You know what I mean? I know a lot of kids would say that too when they were younger. But I kind of like those fairies and like blue, pink. You know, like it's like changing the colors. I don't know. I like that, but I believe this, of course, is going to be much darker than the Disney thing.
The other one that's the big one is the Seth MacFarlane one, The Million Ways to Die in the West.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I feel about that one is, it's just me, or they playing that trailer a lot.
Same thing with that movie from Warner Brothers, that Tom Cruise one, Edge of Tomorrow. They play that way too much.
Yeah, like that, call me when, find me when you wake up, Emily Blunt. Yeah, do you think that Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt get it done in that movie, or do you think they keep running out of time?
I don't know.
That's what I wonder. Like, if they're right when they're about to, then he wakes up again. He like dies again or something.
No, I know.
Yeah, that's like the first thing I'm sure everyone's thinking is, do you think he gets it done in that? And that Million Ways to Die in the West, like, there was a big cameo in that movie, and like the one trailer ruined the cameo, which I really don't know why in the world they did that.
I'm kind of hoping the cameo is a little bit bigger than that. You know what I mean? I hope it's a bit longer than that what we saw on there.
But if you notice, they haven't been playing that trailer much, that one that ruins the cameo. So I have a feeling like people were really pissed about that, and are like, they must have taken it out of the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm wondering. But those are the two main things that are coming out next week, and knowing you and me, we'll probably see both of them.
Yep.
And you still have to see Blended too.
No, I know. I'll get to that one sooner or later.
I know. You got to get out and see these damn movies.
I have enough to watch over here, man.
Oh, I know. There's so many damn things to watch lately. Like, I think I have like.
Oh, dude, I watched Devil's Due last night for the first time. Of the Blu-ray I got at CD Trader a while ago, and oh my god, it's kind of just like probably the worst found footage one I've seen in a long time. I mean, it's well shot. Like, they go to like wherever they go, at the beginning of the movie, but nothing happens in this one. I know nothing happens in a lot of found footage ones, but like Paranormal Activity has like little things throughout the movie to keep you interested in like what's going on. This one just has like a couple things towards the end, but by that time you don't even care about what's happening anymore.
Oh, I know. It was not amazing. It really wasn't. I wish it was a bit better than it was.
Yeah, the cover of it looks cooler than the movie.
We should ask too, like, you and me were saying too, like, why is it when we do our updates, more people like watch our shopping videos? It's kind of weird. I always thought it would kind of be the other way around, but it's kind of like we've noticed that lately. And it's like, truthfully, the shopping videos are more like just like an overview of what's coming out. I mean, like, kind of like us going out. Like, we go out every day pretty much, but like we only film that day.
But the thing is, Tuesdays is kind of like, how like Shane Jensen, if you guys know who he is, he used to do these videos called Friday Night Rituals.
It's kind of like the ritual.
Yeah, it's kind of like our ritual every Tuesday, because me and Sean have been going out hoarding up for Blu-ray, DVD Tuesday shopping, whatever you guys want to call it.
DVDs were new.
Yeah, since like DVDs were coming out, and VHSs were around in my day when I first started.
No, I know. No, I remember going like out of like elementary school, and Mom was like, it was here, you could spend $20 at the mall, and I would go to the only place I would ever go is Suncoast and buy like two $9.99 tapes, and how much stuff I could get for $20. I totally remember doing that.
No, but guys, let us know in the comments, like, what do you think tell us what it is that makes you not want to watch those update videos, you know what I mean? Like,
we spend all week doing them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because really, that's what we spend a lot of time doing. And the thing is, just because we don't show something in the shopping video doesn't mean our update's not going to have anything. People have to remember, you can't find stuff in stores anymore. Like, probably 60% of the stuff you couldn't even find in the stores. There's certain things we get to review. They're all stuff that we want to talk about, so it's like that. It's all stuff that we're interested in, reviewing it, and it's all what we think. You know what I mean? Like,
we're not bullshitting or anything.
No, sometimes people go like, "Oh yeah, people tell you to say things are good," and that's not how it is at all. Like, you and me, we sit through all these movies, we watch all this stuff. And, I mean, when you think about it, like, we haven't. We were talking about this before. We haven't watched a movie. That like we bought or got to review or anything like that in years without having to talk about it. I'm talking like because we've been doing our updates since like 2007, 2008. We have nonstop been doing YouTube videos, talking about stuff. So when you think about it, it's always kind of a weird experience when you're watching something like that you just like really old that you got, or like something that you have and maybe you had in your collection you never watched. It's really weird to watch it and know you don't have to review it.
or think about what you have to say and stuff like that.
Because that's the hardest thing is sometimes, especially with like horror movies, certain ones like blend together, and then you go and try and talk about them, you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, and then sometimes I'm sure you have the same problem. You're thinking about, and you're like, oh, I want to talk about this, and you
And
remember.
then you forget about it in the video, and like you can't, like, oh damn it.
And then when you watch it back, you're like, why in the world did I describe it like that? Why didn't I mention that it was this? And you forget all the good points that you thought about while you watched the thing. You know what I mean? It's a big pain in the ass how that always happens to us.
But for all you guys out there that love horror movies, make sure you guys check out this one right here called Camp Blood First Slaughter, David Sterling's new movie on DVD. I don't know. I love the Camp Blood movies. They've always been kind of cool to me, but this is one of those ones that I don't know. I always kind of like. You know what I mean?
I know.
I just kind of want to show my support for David.
I remember too when the Camp Bloods were first out, seeing them in Suncoast when we were like kids pretty much when those were out.
And the covers were a little different, weren't they?
They were like clowns or something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, I remember seeing them though. Now we're going to talk now about the stuff that's coming out on Tuesday. And truthfully, there's really only one thing this Tuesday to buy. And it stars this like YouTuber, this like overweight YouTuber.
Yeah, that always wears a hat or some shit. I don't know what that's about.
I know. I don't know what that's about, and he never takes the damn thing off. But it's the movie Ghostquake. Do you have it? You can grab it anywhere, or?
Oh, you mean this one right here?
Yeah, Ghostquake, and it stars that that cringy YouTuber Coolduder.
Yeah, the cringy dude that's talking with the hat on over here. Make sure you guys check this one out. It was actually kind of cool. I'm not just saying it because he's my friend and I'm in the show right here. I actually kind of like this one. It's probably the best one Sean's done, and since he's been doing these movies and stuff,
And people who are wondering, it's not like I'm in it for like 10 seconds or something like that. Like technically, I'm the third build person or fourth or something like that in that whole movie. Like I'm in throughout the whole thing. I'm crawling around in vents and all kinds of stuff in that movie. I really love that movie. Like that's like to me one of my like favorite things I've ever done. Yeah, but that's really the only thing worth. But there's a bunch of other stuff worth buying. But that's the number one thing. You've got to get that. And also you can watch it in Redbox if you want to see it first. But now we're going to talk about the other things coming out, and the one that you and me both liked, really did like it, was that Endless Love. And a lot of people were like, you liked it? We liked it. We liked it a lot.
That was really decent. And this one I can't wait to watch. I'm probably going to watch it like tonight or tomorrow. And that is Death Spa, which comes out on Tuesday also, which is, I can't say anything, but I really want to see it. It looks kind of really badass. Looks like a bunch of people going to like a spa and getting killed off one by one or something, right?
I told you it has Ken Foree in it. As one of the stars in it. That's awesome. A cool movie. And the other one that comes out, which is an absolute must, is Scream Factory release of Sleepaway Camp, the Blu-ray of that, which was one that looks great on Blu-ray.
Yeah, it does. That was probably one of the best releases they put out in a long time, in my opinion. I mean, favorite ones of mine that I can say, holy shit, when it came out.
I do hope we get to see though the other ones come out as well. I know they're not as great, but I still would love to get 2 and 3 on Blu-ray some point down the line.
I would love to see Lionsgate put out Return to Sleepaway Camp also. If they're all going to come out, shit, come on, Lionsgate, put out number 4 or
not
5
Lionsgate,
or whatever.
Scream Factory, you mean?
No, I know, but Lionsgate owns the Return to Sleepaway Camp, so I don't know.
No, Magnolia Magnet owns Return to Sleepaway Camp.
Oh, whoops, whatever.
Yeah. Well, the other one coming out is that Journey to the West. Which did you talk about that yet or no?
Yeah, I talked about it in my last my update video. If you guys want to see it, I'll bet you the link to it, my new Blu-ray update will be in the description box of this video.
And the other one, the original Endless Love comes out, which we've never seen, which you might have to just buy that. So I'm kind of interested. It's only on DVD though, but I don't know. I sort of want to see that.
Yeah, with Brooke Shield. I think I seen it once a long time ago, but I don't remember it at all.
And one of the other ones that I really like that comes out is Cheap Thrills, the Sarah Paxton, Ethan Embry movie. Pat Healy. That's a really pretty cool movie. And you and me have like followed Ethan Embry forever. From Dutch to Vegas Vacation to tons of different things. Remember how I used to kind of confuse him with the guy from Dead Man on Campus, but he's like older.
No, yeah, but wasn't Ethan Embry also in Empire Records also? He's like that young little pothead kid, Yeah.
No, that's a pretty cool one. There's some weird Cameron Diaz movie that no one's talked about called Gambit, but I don't know what that is. And of course, the one you showed, Death Spa, which is I think definitely worth watching. Let's see what else there is.
There's
That one that you watched, Tapped Out, was that any good?
I like that one. Tapped Out was kind of cool, especially if you're into like 90s style-ish, martial art movies, kind of like the Kickboxer one. It kind of has that vibe to it a little bit.
And like we were saying, Ghostquake, the top number one of them.
Yeah.
Um,
And remember, guys, if you're watching this and you buy Ghostquake this week or rent it or whatever, take a picture of you holding it and post it on Facebook and tag Sean in it.
Yeah, like if you rent it in Redbox or anything like that, take pictures of it. The one too that came out, which I really liked, was that 24 Exposures movie. It's a real. I think it probably was made for like 10 grand, but it's some people aren't gonna like it. But it was that Joe Swamberg who did that one movie, Drinking Buddies.
Mm-hmm.
You watched that, and he was also in all those like VHS movies. Remember the guy on the webcam talking to the girl, like he's the guy that she was talking to.
Mm-hmm.
But it stars Adam Wingard, who's the director of the VHS movies and You're Next, and it's him acting in it. And I don't know, I liked it. It's one of those ones I feel like no one's going to see, really, but it was pretty good.
But the rest of the stuff that's coming out just looks like a bunch of like weird stuff, like exercise videos and UFO DVDs and stuff.
And like this weird-looking one, Life is a Carnival, which is kind of a weird cover.
I know.
And the one guy's pants are like pulled up really far in the cover. If anyone looks it up, I don't know what in the world's going on with that one. What about this one for you? I think it's like a UK release, Naked Girls at Work. You want that one?
Oh, dude, I already have that. I have it signed by the cast and crew and everybody.
Oh, okay.
Wait, aren't you in that one too?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
They must have cut me out of it.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll take some questions, and then we're going to go and do the live stuff where we, let people come in.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go through some of the questions. Someone said they have someone said Ghostquake was really cool. Well, thank you for watching it. Let's see what else is there. I think people started hating on Adam Sandler after Spanglish. So that's when people think, what do you think of Spanglish?
I kind of liked it. I thought it had a nice little vibe to it. I don't know. It's one of those ones I didn't hate. I think it might have started with Punch Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love was okay though, didn't you think?
No, it was, but like it wasn't the same kind of style like Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore and all the other stuff he was doing up until then. And I think it kind of threw people off for a little bit.
And someone was saying too that we hear about Keenan and Kel are not friends anymore, and I've heard that. But that's one of those things you never really know exactly what's the truth of that.
I don't think they're not friends. I just think Keenan's actually doing a lot of work on SNL and doing stuff, and they just don't have time to hang out with each other. So it's kind of like, are we even friends anymore? Kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said too about Ghostquake being called Haunted High. Yeah, it was called Haunted High when it aired on Sci-Fi, but everywhere else in the world, when they aired it and put it on DVD and stuff, they called it Ghostquake. So I guess they just wanted to call it the same name, so it's the same name everywhere. That's all I can guess.
I don't get why they called it Haunted High in the first place, because Ghostquake's the better title for it. When you watch it, you kind of go, oh, okay, I get that title.
And I like the name Ghostquake anyway, because in the movie, the only person that says Ghostquake is me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, Ghostquakes.
Mm-hmm.
And someone asked, what are our thoughts on VHS 3? I'm actually interested in seeing that because a friend of ours, who's a director who directed The Apparition, he's been watching videos for years, he directed a segment on VHS 3. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what he did in it.
I kind of like the VHS movies for what they are. Like some shorts are better than others and things like that. And I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see it, but I can't wait to see the Human Centipede 3. When the hell are we going to see a trailer to that? When are we going to see, when is it going to come out? What's going on?
I know. I don't know what the world was taking them so long to post something.
Mm-hmm.
Because you and me like those weird movies. I mean, they're not the greatest thing ever, but
no.
I like them. And someone asked, what do you think about the new Batsuit? I mean, from the pictures I've seen, I mean, the thing is, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really that excited about that movie. Like, to me, I feel like Batman's done now. After Christian Bale did it, don't you feel like kind of like that was the end of it?
Or at least just for a little while. Like, it's just, to me, it feels too soon to be doing another one. But these days, people in Hollywood, that's all they do is keep doing the same thing. You know what I mean? That's all they don't have nothing original in their heads anymore, for the most part.
No, I know, and I guess now we can start posting the link up, and people can still ask us questions. But I'm gonna post up the link, on you can post it on your Facebook, and I'll post it on mine. So just look for the latest thing on our wall post, and it says click the link. We'll just call it click the link to talk to me and Brendan.
Yeah, no, but there's a question here on YouTube from Jimmy Jazz 7580 on YouTube saying Punch Drunk Love was Adam Sandler's best movie he ever made. I didn't say it was a bad movie. I'm just saying I think that was the movie that kind of threw people off from his wacky, zany self that he's always kind of done in other movies. I like Punch Drunk Love. Don't get me wrong. I think that movie is pretty dope. Like I still have it right here next to my on my shelf here. I'm a fan of this one, but it's just I just think the vibe of the movie kind of probably threw a lot of people off.
So I'm calling the link. Click the link to talk to me and Brendan Mitchell on camera. I'm gonna post it in like 1 second.
All right.
So you post up yours on your page, and I'll put it up on Twitter too, so people can find these. Yeah. So like I said, just go to our wall, and you'll see this video link. And be prepared though; it puts you on camera. So remember, this is for people that want to come on camera, and be on the show. So don't click unless you actually want to be on the show and like be seen and stuff. Because last time we did it, we got a whole bunch of people in here, so it's kind of just cool to see who comes in.
And there's a question here from not a question, but it says Devil's Due was terrible, wasn't even scary. Yeah, it's true. Like there was nothing in that movie that was like that made me jump or made me get kind of scared or like at least into it, like the Paranormal Activity ones sometimes. I know the Paranormal Activity movies and stuff are bad. But like at the same time, I like them because they, like pull people out of bed and have things like float and do whatever. This movie had really nothing going for it from the start,
No, I know. Like, and the links have been posted on mine. I'm trying to get it posted on on both. So it's up on both of my Facebooks.
Man, the quality
so you can find it on there now.
Right now. Yeah.
No, it seems there's some kind of low. Seems like there's some sort of shitty internet quality at the moment. It's when you start fucking around with links. When you can hear me though, can't you?
No, I can hear you. It's just kind of like fuzzy, like we're watching you in VHS quality, like a VHS that's been played 150 million times.
well, the people that like the VHS collecting will like that.
Yeah, the VHS Collectors Unite group can be all happy about the quality.
Yeah, someone just came in the room. So we said though, everyone go to our Facebook page now, me and Brendan's Facebook page, and you get the link to click the link to come on the show with us.
Hey, what's up, Jafar? Is anybody there?
It seems very dark, but
yeah. Oh, he gone.
He left.
Should Robin have a spin-off movie made? I would watch that. What the hell?
I don't know. Everybody remember they used to kind of dislike him when he was in those movies. They were always like, I don't like him.
You know what I would like to see? I can't wait for a Justice League movie to come out. I think that would be kind of cool. Superman and Batman and all the other people fighting against the evils of the world. This was kind of cool. I talked about it in my new Blu-ray DVD update video. If you guys want to check it out, link down below. But I like the Justice League kind of stuff. They're kind of.
Wait, which one did you hold up? I didn't see it. What were you holding up?
It was the Justice League. Adventures Trapped in Time. I know they're working on a Justice League movie now. It'd be kind of cool. I can't wait. I would want to see what they do with it and who they put as Batman in the Justice League movie. Would it be Ben Affleck or somebody else?
Oh, I know. And someone was asking us if we're fans of Ghostbusters, and I feel like that, if we weren't, we wouldn't be real movie fans. You know what I mean?
And someone says, "Put a shirt on." Okay.
We're wearing shirts, aren't we?
I don't know. I know. I'm not wearing any chonies.
Yeah, I know. I would think we have our stuff on. I mean, I know Brendan spotted us from the bottom, but no one's gonna see that.
Yeah.
Where is everyone clicking the video link? We want people to come in here and click the damn link.
Yeah.
Click that damn link and come on in here. Click that. There's 69 people here. You and me's favorite number. They're in here right now. So everyone go and click that link and come on camera. Someone's coming in. Donnie D.
Oh, I think I know who this is.
Mm.
Donnie D. Oh, come on, man, get on video, homie.
Yeah, we're waiting for everyone to go to our Facebook pages and click the link so they can come on in here. But we can keep asking questions to see if anyone else comes in.
What do you think? We have a question here. What do you think about the Halloween 3 rumors? We talked about this in the last live show we did on my channel. We're not even sure if Rob Zombie's even going to be doing this one. It could be somebody else. I don't even think there's a director attached to this yet.
No, there's also that other picture of the clown, that was posted, but I don't think that's Halloween 3. I think that's just some other movie that he's made.
Mm-hmm.
No. And what do you think about the Goonies and Mrs. Doubtfire 2? I mean, the Goonies 2 and Mrs. Doubtfire 2.
I think we've talked about this before, but I'm down to see the Goonies 2. But if it's one of those, if it's really bad, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. The first one, the first one's my all-time favorite movie. And if they mess this up, I'm gonna crap on it so bad. Like, I don't even care if it's just a little bit good. It has to be like, childhood memories kind of good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna poop on that one bad if it's bad.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
So what's the next question, buddy?
Next question is, why isn't anybody joining this call?
I know. Where is everybody? You and me are going to quit YouTube for good if you won't come in this damn room.
Hey, they came into mine. Yeah.
I know they must hate me, like they say on those things. Coolduder versus Wet Movie, and they're like, Wet Movie does this and Coolduder doesn't do that, and that kind of stuff. Which to me, you and me are two different people. Just because we're both overweight fat guys doesn't mean we're the same people, and doesn't mean we have the same personality types.
Yeah.
I don't know, but people, I guess they think we're the same.
And someone on here wants Joe Kill's phone number.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't happening there.
Yeah, she would never speak to us again if we did something like that.
No, I know.
We don't share people's phone numbers, buddy.
Nope.
There's always questions on here too about the unmentioned one. Like, what is that about? I mean, jeez. Just he came back to YouTube recently. Go find him. That was one guy that was online and disappeared. I know the one guy came in here and then that was it.
And there's a comment here from Grandmaster Rose. I think I don't know how to say that right, but please give me a shout out. Well, hello, Grandmaster Rose, or something like that.
Oh, I know. People hate us, Brendan. We're despised and hated. Did we post a link wrong, or does no one give a crap? Do people not even know what our real names are? It's Sean C. Phillips and Brendan Mitchell. Like, do they not know how to find us, Brendan?
I don't know. Maybe it's just the middle of the night and people are asleep. And some people
but there's
not everyone. The thing is, not everyone's comfortable with putting themselves on camera.
I know, but look at us. We're like, we're not the kind of people who normally be on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And we're on the camera.
Hey, can I ask you a question while we're doing this? What was the very first horror movie that you saw that kind of really freaked you out? Like when you watched it, you were really into it, and it kind of made you oh shit.
I don't know. The ones that I always remember getting really creeped out by were the Session 9 and the Eye, the original one.
Mm-hmm.
And but I remember the first things as a kid that would creep me out were some of those Goosebumps episodes.
Mm-hmm. But I gotta say the two movies that really kind of freaked me out when I first saw them, because I didn't know anything what was going on, and I watched them not really knowing what was going to happen, and that was Stir of Echoes with Kevin Bacon. That movie was the shit back in the day. They made number 2 straight to DVD, but screw that movie. But that one and Brain Scan are two movies that I just absolutely loved when I first ended up seeing them for the first time.
No, yeah, Brain Scan was a really good one.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, man?
What's cracking, man? You're off in the dark right there.
Yep, no lights.
Yeah.
So now people finally are starting to come in. So like we said, everybody, click the link on our Facebook pages, and you can come into this room. The latest thing we posted on our pages.
Yeah.
The one person has a picture though. They're not speaking.
Yeah.
I think it's called Wheeler and I thought it was Wheeling and Dealing. Remember Family Auto Mart? Those commercials?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Cinestalkers joined.
Oh, yeah. Let's put him on mic, man. I can't hear him.
Yeah, what?
Put your mic on, boy!
Cinestalker needs to put on his mic. How do you turn on his microphone?
No, you have to click the screen. There's like a little thing that's like X's out the mic.
Yeah.
Come on, Danny. I want to hear you. Come on, Vato.
There we go.
There we go.
Wait a minute, hold on.
You muted him, you butthole?
No, I didn't mute him. Hold on, I'm turning it on. Hold on a minute, Brandon. You're confusing me here.
Man, you're technically.
It was working a minute. This is people are gonna write on these comments. This is a clusterfuck, and this is a big mess.
Yeah.
Is it turned off yet, Brendan? Are you unmuting it, or am I?
I'm not touching anything. It's on your channel. You're in control, sir. You're in control.
Why aren't?
There we go.
There it goes. Don't touch it again.
So what's up, Danny?
What up, dude?
So what are you up to, Danny?
I'm just hanging out here watching some Ghostbusters cartoons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Watching that.
Have you been doing any stalking tonight? Because your name's Cinestalker. Have you stalked anybody tonight?
I've been on the prowl. Not really.
Yeah.
That's all creepy.
Yeah.
Right.
So whose window were you outside of tonight?
I'm just hanging out the house. I didn't do nothing today. I just was like hanging out, just at the house.
And you just uploaded your new one, like crushing something.
Yeah, I just was I called it cruising around town. I changed it. It sounds like I'm cruising, so I was like I'm gonna change that title. So I put I'm like around town or like stocking up on movies I put or something like that. So
yeah, if you guys haven't seen Danny's stuff, he does videos like out and abouts and like going out there like hoarding up on movies and things. Make sure you guys check him out at Cinestalker on YouTube, man. And he's also part of the Wet Movie 1 crew up in this piece. We're wild on Coolduder's channel right now.
That's what. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, someone else is coming in now.
Yep.
Hopefully it's cutting back and forth there. When I always like touch something that ends up getting stuck on my face.
I'm sure it probably is stuck on your face.
I hope it's not.
All it's doing is showing your rosacea.
I know, because as I come in this room and I can't turn on the air conditioning because it makes too much noise, so I end up like getting a real red ass face sitting here.
Oh. Smoking one of those electric cigarettes, huh? Uh-oh, someone's taking their clothes off.
What the hell?
Oh shit, he's giving us a show! Ernest, hell yeah, man.
What's going on here?
So is that your favorite movie, man? Like the Ernest Scared Stupid?
Wait,
that's just what me and hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
That's what me and my kids watched earlier.
Getting a real red
I just got done watching Trick or Treat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And isn't there rumors that they're making a Trick or Treat 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What did you think of Trick or Treat 2? Did you see that with us at Comic-Con or no, Brian?
What, it came out already?
No, Trick or Treat 1. I mean, were you at that screening or no?
I don't know. I think I was there when one of those Lost Boys movies came out.
Yeah, we saw that Lost Boys one. Remember, it was like Keith Sutherland's like stepbrother or something. And remember, everyone thought that he was going to have this big career. And like, what happened to that guy?
I have no idea. But do you know that new convention that we like going to in LA called Days of the Dead?
Uh-huh.
You know who they added, dude? They added Corey Feldman to this list, dude.
That's cool.
So are you going to talk to him about hanging out at his parties for $500 a night?
Oh, I'm going to ask him if I could be in his next music video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the Goonies? Is there new Goonies or what?
Yeah. Corey Feldman played Mouth in the Goonies.
Yeah, we saw that Lost Boys one. Remember, it was like Keith Sutherland's like stepbrother or something. So it's like looping on us. Do you hear it, Brian?
Yeah, someone like
Someone's looped us.
I heard the looping.
I don't know. Was it you, Cinestalker? Did you loop us?
I didn't loop you guys, no.
Was it Little Loopy that looped us? Does anybody out there know who Little Loopy is? Okay, cool.
You're the person too, Brennan, when we're somewhere, you're like automatically immediately know the porn stars. And you don't even know like the known ones. You know the known ones.
Wait, what?
Little Loopy.
Like we were at that Toxic Tutu thing, you're like immediately going, that's a porn person. That one is too. And you're like, okay, Brennan.
No, that was actually Danny that pointed it out. There was one, not Danny, but Chris or something. But there's one of them, I'm like, I think I know this girl. And then I'm looking at her a little bit more. I'm like, oh, I feel ashamed right now. At the same time, I'm like, wait a minute.
Like, whoops.
No, I know. Where are some of the signature people in here, like Kai Rapport? He was bothering us all night about wanting to come in here, and where is he?
Yeah.
David Sterling.
Movie buff.
No, I know. People have to go to our Facebook page and then click the link and come on right now. How long have we been on tonight, Brendan?
I'll check right now. Hold on.
6 hours?
Probably. You know, I think there's YouTube live shows can go up to 8, I think.
I know. Imagine who would stick with it for 8 hours. I don't think anybody would.
No, I know.
I don't even think we would stick with that.
There's a YouTuber on here that does those all the time. His name's Zaran Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
And he does his big old long shows of him just talking about what movies or TV shows he's watching.
We should start.
He's been on for 45 minutes right now.
Yeah, so we're on a little bit longer. Someone says, holler at Mrs. Yellow for me.
I'll check right now. Hold on.
That's what someone said for you, Brandon. Why doesn't Mrs. Yellow come on here, Brandon? You know, you are dating and expecting a child soon, any day now.
Very true.
You know, Danny, you know all about it. It's coming in the next, 2 weeks. You're going to hear a crying baby.
Mm-hmm. You know, diapers, wet wipes, everything, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, Brendan did it the first time, and that's what happened. You know, they didn't make him that small, Brendan.
There you go. These are the results now.
Yeah, that's what you get, Brandon. You're all ashamed of it, and that's why you moved and everything to be closer to Mrs. Yellow.
The wet wipe one.
Yeah.
What? You asshole? Wet wipe one. Fuck you, man.
Someone said to us, Brendan, if you were a worm, how long would you be?
If I was a worm?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they want to know. That's the question they asked.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. 9 feet. Who knows? I don't know.
Someone said, how do they enable a webcam? I don't know how. I think you just click that link, and then if you have a webcam on the computer, I think it will come up.
There's a question here saying, why do people with muscles wear muscle shirts? I don't know. I just like wearing them. They're comfortable.
You don't wear a muscle shirt. Those are, yeah. Put on a muscle shirt, Brandon.
These are not titties. These are not man boobies, dude. They're muscles, baby.
Okay.
They are. You want to squeeze them and see how fucking firm they are?
Boy, this shit is weeping crazy.
Oh, man.
You know, Danny, you've done that a couple times.
They're very lovely pillows, I'm telling you. They're very lovely.
Hey, guys that are in the show right now, if it sounds like something's looping, put some headphones on if you have it. It'll make it a lot better.
Yeah, just make sure you have some because for some reason it loops. I think it loops even worse if you're on the YouTube show. I think that's what it does. You know, if you're actually on watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes it do it. Because it seems like I think these cameras are live, but the other ones there's like a 2-minute delay or something.
Mm-hmm.
And someone's asking Brendan, what do you think about that It remake? And it sounds like it's going to go to theaters, but I don't know if that's true.
I have no idea. I would like to see it go, but I have a feeling it just sort of sounds like it's a straight-to-DVD kind of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, I know.
Gotcha. Give me 1 second.
For some reason it loops. I think it loops even worse if you're on the YouTube. I think that's what See, there goes the loop on watching it. Uh-oh. Yeah. So Danny, this Tuesday, there's only one thing you need to buy this Tuesday. What is it? Cameras are
Ghostquake.
Other ones. Yeah.
Yep, starring you, dude. Co-starring you.
What do you think? It's still looping. Sounds like it's going to go to theater.
I gotta get an autograph copy. I gotta get that copy.
Yeah,
Buddy, that's a bad one.
That was like the worst loop ever right there.
No, I know. It was looping everything that I was saying.
Like
someone else is in now. And anyone who wants to come on camera, go to me and Brendan's Facebook page. You can find the link. Mm-hmm. We're seeing how many people we can get in here.
But yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, Ghostquake. That's gonna be cool. Coming out Tuesday.
Okay, the loop is gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
There you go.
The loop is removed.
Okay, out of all you guys here, who do you think could pick the biggest booger?
Oh, man.
I know.
And
No,
then
I guess we should ask the people who are here though. When did they start watching me and us? Like, how long have they been watching our videos?
I know Cinestalker, the stalker ass has been stalking since like the day one. Since we started making videos.
Oh, I have. I've been going. Oof, my God. Yeah.
I met you the first time, at the Fry's.
Yep, I met you at Fry's.
I think you stalked me there. I think that's how
Oh, dude.
No. Yeah.
I was actually hanging out at Fry's. I had an audition like down the street, and I was hanging out at Fry's. It was a Tuesday, and I happened to see you there, and I was like, cool. There goes Sean right there. And that was it. So that's what happened. Now, that's what happened.
Did you wait around in Fry's for a couple hours for me, or did it?
No.
Or was it just chance?
It was like 4 hours. I was there for 4 hours. I'm not 2.
Yeah.
Nah.
No. That would be kind of funny though.
That's crazy.
Oh my God. I just happened to see you in there though. No, yeah, it was like last year, I think, like about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when it was.
Yeah.
Hey Paul, do you have any weed for me over there?
Yeah.
You got any weed for us or anything?
One more time?
You have any weed for us over there?
I don't smoke weed, man, anymore.
Oh shit! So
actually, you know what? I might.
No.
Sean talks to me all the time on the phones late at night. So does Danny, and we always talk about like wanting to get together with a group of other like YouTubers and people that that watch our stuff and get together and just like smoke big bowls all night long in the middle of a park.
That might go bad though. That honestly might go bad.
It might.
We end up fucking tripping out and someone ends up being naked.
Yeah.
That happens with you, Brendan, all the time when you're with Gabe.
Oh, I know, but I get naked for a different reason. Wait, who muted? Somebody just got muted.
Someone muted the Cinestar, but they didn't like him.
What?
Who muted him? They hate him. Somebody despises the Cinestalker.
No, the only reason I muted is because I'm getting like mad feedback going on right now.
Yeah, Cinestalker, you're muted. We hate you. You can't stalk us anymore. So I guess we should try and unmute him sometime. But
so hey, Malcolm, how you doing tonight, Malcolm? I'll show you dream a little dream.
One.
Someone asked me if Herb's flipped off any old ladies lately. No, that was a one-time thing in that one video, like the 2000s video, or I'm not remember how long that was.
Yeah.
And someone said we should quit clowning on you, Brendan.
I know, stop that shit.
Are we clowning on you right now?
I don't know. Who said that?
I don't know. Jordan Fogelstang or something said we should quit clowning on you.
Okay. What are they saying to me? Like, am I not noticing something? I'm like, am I being picked on and I don't know it?
I don't know, and the Cinestalker is still muted.
It feels like this one guy named Malcolm that's in this room right now is always picking on me. I don't know what it is. He's always looking at me like I did something wrong. Fucking Malcolm. I'm kidding. I'm just fucking around.
People are going to watch us back and be like, buddy, this show fell apart at the end. This show went to shit. You guys are a bunch of cringe holes.
I think the show went to shit as soon as the camera started.
Yeah.
How that affect
I know.
So how many of you guys out there watching this video and on video right now are going to be buying that Halloween set when it comes out?
Uh-oh, he's going.
And fucking silence, except for Danny raising his head because he's fucking muted and no one can hear him.
I'll try it. I'll try buying it.
Yeah.
Oh, now I hear him.
Yeah. I got muted.
Yeah, you've been unmuted.
I got muted.
Yeah, you're giving everyone terrible feedback.
No, but the thing is, Danny, like, I think he's better when he's muted because that's how he stalks people. He needs to be really quiet.
Mm-hmm. And like and you met Chris because he stalked you, didn't you? Isn't that how it was? Like he had stalked you for a couple of years and you didn't know, and then you met
That's
him.
what happened. It was like a weird thing. It was like,
hey guys.
Oh shit! What's up, man?
Hey guys, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you guys.
What's up?
What's up?
Oh.
Yeah, nothing much, Brendan.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I didn't mean to scare you guys.
Yeah, you scared me kind of bad, dude. Like I just kind of tingled in my pants a little bit. Like I've been on here for almost an hour, and like I have these 2 big water bottles next to me right now, and like I just kind of tinkled a little bit in my chonies.
God damn, that's a big ass thing of water.
Yeah, I know.
You trying to
Yeah,
detox?
you
What the
with
fuck?
these gigantic water things.
Oh my
Holy
god,
shit, man.
dude. Those bugs out of his thing.
Those are the diabetes
That much
jugs.
water.
Diabetes.
No, dude,
They
this
certainly are.
this is what I try to drink instead of soda and like all this other crap.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's a lot of fucking water, though. Shit.
I try to drink one of these a day if it's possible.
That's like a lot of pissing right there.
You're gonna
No.
You spend like 90% of your day in the fucking toilet. If you drink that much water, holy shit.
Yeah.
You know, like those people who drink so much they drown themselves. He's like died from drowning, but drinking it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna lie, there's certain times
Diabetes jugs.
That guy got the joke late.
yeah.
Must have been a loop on that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, come on, cringe hole. Do you have anything to say? This is your show.
I don't know.
Your channel.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. Diabetes?
Is it true they're making a Shrimp Burrito Massacre 3D?
Mhm.
And someone also asked, what are you going to be watching tonight? Are you watching anything tonight, Brendan, or no?
Other than Ghostquake, I don't know. I don't think there's anything else to watch.
No. No, I'm sure you have something you're going to watch. What about the Spike Lee things? Don't you have those to watch or something?
I'm probably gonna check out Camp Blood or the Death Spa one, maybe. I'm not sure yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Death Spa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool one.
I gotta get that on Tuesday. I think it comes out Tuesday, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm sure nowhere's going to sell it, though. It's going to be one of those weird ones. There's your jug.
Thank you, sir.
Is someone in your room?
Man, shut up.
Is someone come in your room?
Mine?
Yeah. Who are you talking to?
Nobody.
Oh.
I talk to myself on a daily basis, son. I sit here at the computer, be like, blah, 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 like every day, all day.
All right.
And sometimes I talk to actual humans, and then I'm like, yo, Danny, can we talk? Let's talk. Hey, Sean, let's talk. Let's do something.
So I guess we're only going to be on here a little longer. So anyone else who wants to come on the show, click that link before we go off. You know, the link on the latest link to come on the camera. But so we've been on here now, like, I don't even know how long.
It feels long as shit.
I don't know. I feel like we've been doing this for like our whole life.
Yeah, 57 minutes or something.
Yeah. And we haven't, like, you know, at first we had like some, you know, plan, and then at the end it just fell apart.
We had a plan?
No, I don't know. We sort of had a plan, didn't we?
I don't know.
For what we were doing with the show, and then like at the end we just, you know, it just fell apart.
Mm.
Is there anybody you want to shout out at the end? You know that we've been watching lately. Like we watching Tommy Fenton. Who else have you watched?
Just Cinestalker. That's pretty much it, dude. That's the only person to watch right now.
I've been watching Cinestalker.
What's up, Paul? How's it going, dude?
Oh yeah, what's up, mate? Yeah, big fan of your channel.
Thanks, dude.
What about Deranged Duncan? Why isn't he in here?
He went to the movies tonight. He went to go watch the X-Men movie, and I told him about it, but he's on his way home right now, so...
I know, he's missing out on this.
He is. Like, the Deranged one, where are you? Come on.
No, I know. And you two have been going up and back
What is Gabe
so many
doing
times.
on a
he's been like a ton of
Saturday night usually?
Yeah.
Someone said, what does Gabe do on a Saturday night?
Gabe's probably watching the show right now. I told him to come on, you know, like join the show live, but he can't on his phone that he has. It'd be so fucking cool if he could do these live shows. I would do it with him all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be cool.
No, Dan, I was saying that you've been driving to the, you know, Dark Delicacies like so many times in a row. I'm surprised. You've probably gone through a couple $100 worth of gas.
Yeah, I think I have, dude. I think I'm like, yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's another signing in Burbank, California this coming up weekend at Dark Delicacies again for the Sleepaway Blu-ray.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be at that one too, maybe.
So if any of you guys out
work
there,
there.
I should work there. I know, right? It's like, come on,
I
come
know.
on.
so any of you guys that are watching this video now and you live in LA and you know where Dark Delicacies is, go down there because I'm probably gonna try to be down there and get some stuff signed and stuff like that. So come hit us up, man, if we're down there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And Jonathan Tiersten, I think Jonathan Tiersten is going, isn't he?
I think so.
I think he said he was coming out for that. So yeah, I think it's Jonathan Tiersten, Felissa Rose is going. And was there anyone out in the director? I think.
Yeah. So Paul, so you're gonna come all the way from Australia to come down here to go to Dark Galaxies?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah,
Do it, dude.
definitely.
You gotta do it.
Definitely, mate.
20 hours worth of flights or something.
Oh yeah, it's about to Australia, where I live in Victoria, to LAX. Yeah, it takes about 13.5 hours. Yeah.
Wow.
And on the way back,
it's
up against wind.
It takes about the same time for Danny to get down to Dark Galaxies too, so it's alright.
It does. I'm like stuck in friggin' LA traffic and shit.
What the hell was that?
Like a monster came in here.
Godzilla? The
Like a
fuck was
demon.
that?
I don't know. I think Sean just started.
I don't know. Did you cut a fart?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you
it's like it's humming, dude. It's humming, brother. It's like.
No, but as we're live right now, I want to give a quick shout out to another YouTube guy that I know comments and writes to me on Facebook all the time. His name is MovieFan356. He's a guy that does hoarding up videos. He just did a review of X-Men: Days of Future Past. Just a quick shout out to him. He's a cool guy. Make sure you guys check him out if you type his name in.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely give him some.
Cool.
Yeah. So I guess we're coming to the close of this. Are we, Brendan, or what's going on?
Yeah, I think we are. But the kid I was just talking about, his name is Chris Snyder. Chris Snyder. Big shout out to him. So, but yeah, this is the end of our video, man.
This has been fun.
I gotta take a big whiz right now. Like I've been sitting here for like half hour, trying not to fill up my chonies.
Well, you should just use the other jug. Don't you have a second jug that's empty?
Yeah.
No, that one's already filled with my urine already.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
You know, because us obese men don't want to get up and walk.
Yeah. And you said you left your room and then there was all these random people in the house, and it scared you.
It was weird. Yeah.
Their sister's friends or something.
Yeah, it was weird. Like, what the hell's going on?
Oh, I know. You should take out the camera and video blog. You like the video blog, everybody.
Oh no, I shouldn't have. I was like, yo, what the fuck you doing right here? Don't touch my shit.
You should.
No, they're in there like touching your movies and stealing them.
You know what was weird? Like I have a copy of Out and About the movie, like sitting on one of the shelves downstairs, and I went down there and one of them was holding it. I'm like, what the hell? Why are you holding that one out of everything here?
He was trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah. All right, you want to sign off there, Coolduder?
Yeah. So I guess that's all for everybody. It was good talking to everybody.
Yeah.
And we'll see you all later.
Bye.
It was fun.